Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Yooka-Laylee. So, I just looked at a review for the sequel to this game that's now out, Yooka-Laylee and the Impossible Lair, although they're saying it's a spin-off, which I guess is fair since it is a 2D platformer closer to Donkey Kong Country. And the game looks like it's massively improved in most ways compared to this game. Seems like this was kind of an experiment that was kickstarted and it's missing some polish, definitely in the fact of the voice acting. But one thing that struck me in the Impossible Lair is just there's a lot more tonics to collect, and when you collect a tonic you get a scene, a little cutscene that makes you feel good about collecting it, instead of what happens here is when we just get a line of dialogue that just happens while we're playing. But the one thing I would warn people about is that the Impossible Lair has an impossible lair, and one of the tonics, the last tonic effectively, to get requires you to beat the impossible lair without dying, which is frankly impossible. So the person that was reviewing it and trying to do a 100% completionist run spent 20 hours on the game of the Impossible Lair, and then spent another 60 hours trying to beat the Impossible Lair without dying from a new save file, which is what is required, which is insane. So, yeah, don't try to be 100% completionist, which is weird because, like, this is a Mario 64 game. I think most people that would play Mario 64 when it came out would have wanted to try to get all 120 stars and get most of all the collectibles. I'm assuming I'm going to be able to get all the tonics in this game. Let's talk to this character. Roll up, roll up. It's the most fun, least suspect gliding game in town. Hello, we're interested in trying your fun, unsuspicious gliding game, please. Of course you are. Only a cuckoo chameleon would pass up a lucrative scam or a spree such as this. All you gotta do is reach the end of my course and glide through every hoop along the way. It's easy, what do you say? Alright, so this is gonna be a gliding game. That sounds fairly straightforward. We'll give it a go. Excellent, make sure you don't drop your wallets during those jumps. There's a lot of thieves about, you know. Alright, well. Let's see how this go. This is the exact same major fall there. Let's just go ahead and see if we can jump here. Well, just found a way to die. So yeah, I don't think that there's a ton of stuff I can do that's left in this area. It probably would be best to just see if we can figure out how to get into the last section of the game. Like, all these slot machines, for instance, seem like they would kind of be a pain to actually have to do all of them. And I think what we're gonna find is that there's a molecule, and when we get that molecule, that we'll probably be able to cheat this. Because, yeah, I could do this. Like, it's pretty slow that's going on right here. But I'm not sure we need to do it. It's weird, particularly to have a game that's going to build itself around the gambling mechanics and not be a gambling game. See, and I don't know if I'm even lining things up right. Alright. So. Alright. So that is how we have to do this, is we will just have to gamble. And this is gonna be super hard. Clearly. Getting the timing right. Like, I'm not that good at timing things. I would say that's a fair way to put it. And these things are gonna decide to shift around. So I need the apple. Nope, screwed that up. I think you have to get them all in a row. I don't think this is gonna let you. If there was a way we could undo it, or nudge it, or cheat, feels like there should be something that comes about that would let you do that. Let's see. And these all want to change speeds. Yeah. That just doesn't strike me as something I want to waste my time on. Then there's another one over here. It just does not really make sense that there would be so many slot machines without some way to cheat it. Come on. Have to remember how these controls work. Alright. Alright. That's not too bad. We could use a few more of these quillies because there probably are still 2 abilities we're gonna need to unlock. I'm assuming if I don't hit each of the 4 symbols, if I just hit one, it doesn't work. Alright. And then this brings us up to an area over here, and I think we've probably already been to this area because we came basically on the back side of this. So if I can just do this, I can get over here, and then I can do this to get up to there, and then these edges and the fact that you pull yourself upward make it very easy to cheat a lot of this. And there's a minecart thing, but these bricks are too tall. This one seems different. Okay. So when we see the bee, that's a mistake. Actually, this one probably isn't too hard. We probably are just trying to line up everything. Yeah. So at one jump until it's somewhat synchronized. Like one more jump probably would fix this. So one. Alright, no, you're moving about half a move. There we go. So now we've got it. They're lined up. It's just a matter of, can I get the Yooka-Laylee symbols? Right. There we go. It kind of feels like they ran out of budget when you have so many of those type of implements and slot machines in this level, when frankly they could have just given us Pagies like in the rest of the area instead of making us collect coins, tin coins to get one Pagie, which is going to have us spend a lot more time in this area. And there's clearly some special ability that I need to jump up higher. Looks like we've got something over here we can do. I don't even really want to try to do the minecart thing. Because I think, frankly, I'll go back to the first level, do that minecart, and then increase my skills. Ooh, an energy increase is not a bad increase. Nice, we've unlocked a new tonic. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. It's just the vending machine telling you you unlocked a tonic. It's not a little cutscene. It's not a yay you did it type experience. And boy, would I hate if it turns out that these slot machines, once we expand the world, are just enabled, and it's just more slot machines. So I've got an elevator. It brings us down this way. Hey, can you go back up, please? Thank goodness. That would kind of suck. Yeah. Right. So this is probably another challenge. Welcome, chumps or customers. Fancy hand at golf, do you? We've never actually played golf before. Actually, we've given it a go when in Capital Casino. Oh, we'll give it a go. Allow me to share the absolutely not crooked rules of casino golf. Rule 1. Tee off with a forceful swing. Reptile rush move is recommended. Rule 2. Transport the ball to the hole before the timer runs out. Okay. Rule 3. All Pagies must be left with me before the round starts. Don't worry, I'll take good care of them. I'm not sure about that last rule. I think we're gonna ignore it. Okay. So looks like we just start this way, and then I'll have to think about where we go going with this. Try to avoid the sand trap. Yeah. And knock that out of the sand pit. We've got 2 minutes more to go. And let's see. Come on. Aim. Can you go that way? Let's see. So we've got 1 minute and 30. And let's just hit it with our tail. There we go. And then it takes us back to this point. Well, I mean, wonderful appears to be a winner. So I collect your prize and have a lovely day. So just 5 more coins. So I guess the switch is just a reset switch more than anything else. Meanwhile, each one of these areas. Alright, that guy cannot be hit when he's red and enraged. Good, we needed to learn that. Meanwhile, I kind of want to get to where I want to go before the time runs out, just in case. Just in case. That one also just, Aquili was covered up by the there's nothing down here. It's just a hole. Yeah, there's a decent chance it will have us run in circles. There you go. Can we start something different? So now we have a different timer that is 2 minutes. Doesn't seem like there's a way to particularly cheese. And fall to your death. Alright, well, let's see. Not sure how many more things there are even to do that we can do. Let's see, what new tonic thing do we have? Well, unlocking these rather quickly now. Fall proof might be useful, since when a rare item is nearby. Probably helpful. But I guess that we're gonna get a sound effect, and then my controller is gonna vibrate when I'm near a rare item pretty much all the time. So it's probably a little too early to have that enabled. Meanwhile, looking around, is there anything we've just missed completely? Let's see. I'm gonna start this one more time, and this time what I'm gonna do is look, because part of the problem is I don't know where the next ring is supposed to be. Well, apparently the game won't let me see that, so I'm gonna just go forward and see if we can find where the next ring was supposed to be. Yeah, I just don't see it. Is way over here. Oh, is the next one. So, you wanted me to fly. It wants me to fly. Wants me to fly in between the zappers. And I guess that involves a that. And then that. And then come on. So it seems like I know where it's supposed to be doable, and no fall damage as the tonic would be super useful right now. I wish there was some way we could just enable all of these tonics quickly without going to a vending machine. And I do believe in the impossible lair you have 4 tonics, a lot of which are kind of just extras and visual changes, and not particularly gameplay changes. So this really is just a case of getting where you need to go without killing yourself. So yeah, this really is just a case of getting enough height and getting the timing down so you actually fly through the rings. Alright, now if I can, in the next 45 seconds, just make it to where I need to be. Without dying, preferably. Yeah. Very possibly not gonna make it. Yep. Well, I think that's more than enough. Let's just run over here, trade out any coins we can. Get one more Pagie. So we have plenty here. Let's return to the hub. I think the casino by far is the worst world. It's also kind of a weirdly placed world. Please come find me again when you're in the mood for some top deals. So, I think you had to be in... I think you had to be in all these other worlds before you could get to the 5th world. And now he's going to give us a new free ability, which is what we needed, because I wasn't very, very much uncertain that I would be able to figure out how to get to the 5th world any other way. Now, where is that? I think actually it's not this direction. Yeah, that's another great example of it not being great about telling you where to go by flying a camera around. So yeah, I just have to remember. Wow, he nearly just knocked me completely off. And my extra attack ability there did not work either. There we go. So yeah, we're not ready for the tonic we have right now. The first tonic is still the best tonic. Beat arcade modes, defeat 10 inept enemies. I don't know what inept stands for. It's probably the laser enemies. Finish the story. Collect every Pagie in the game. Finish the story. Collect 15 ghosts. Collect 10. Defeat 10 underwater enemies. Yeah. Yeah, with the exception of defeating 10 underwater enemies, which I could certainly see going through the entire game and never accomplishing that because they're such a hassle. Alright. So, what have you got for me, Trousers? Greeting, my old pals. The next free of charge move is the one you've been waiting for. This one will let you soar like an eagle, carrying a serpent. Finally, I was starting to think you'd never teach us anything useful. To start Flappy Flight, simply hold left trigger and press X. Then you can use A to fly around and L to descend. And with that, you've learned all of my free of charge moves. See you in the next book world, chaps. It's been a more. See you soon. Alright, so. What? Let's go look at the move list. You just told me how to do this and I don't get it. Left trigger X, which, how is that different from what I was doing? Left trigger A? Alright. Left trigger X. Alright, that is different. Well, we can see this isn't smoothest gameplay ever. I'm getting dropped and then down, but you can totally see how that one ability alone changes a lot of things. There you go. Feels like there'd be an achievement for licking a toilet. Is there anything else here? So there might be some slightly quicker ways to do something, but that's kind of it. The flying move is by far better. And we may only need to do that flying move once. I feel like this put us somewhere we'd already been, but I guess not. So we still don't think, I still don't think I have a way to get to the final area. I need to unlock that one last boss. And clearly I want to try and collect everything. At least at the moment I do. It very possibly will become a scenario where that doesn't make any sense. Whoa, who's down there? Capital B tied me here while he laughed and crinkled my corners. Help. Will this work? No. Alright. Well. It's the right trigger and that. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work either. Ivory Towers is this direction. So I want to get any shortcuts open first. Let's see. Yeah, I'm still not sure how you're supposed to defeat those guys. Because hitting them seems to do nothing. Is an entrance for Dr. Quacks. Here's the shortcut to the second area. Or Dr. Puzz, was it? No. So where does this put us? Puts us in another shortcut area, okay. I kind of wish there was a way to just fast travel, though, between the different worlds. There's a limited amount of collectibles, generally speaking, in this world. Yeah, everything kind of makes me feel like this is the final boss. Maybe I'm supposed to hit the lasers with it? But if I was gonna get him to start lasering me and then use my reflectiveness of the laser to shoot the laser back on him, that's gonna be kind of challenging. And having more energy would be helpful. Alright, so this. I'd have to get him to hit. And then they stop. And there's like no other attack that I can even think of. Well, let's eat some butterflies. Get some more health. Over here, there might be a collectible up there. Let's see. I guess the question here is when you're in a world section like this, and you're just straight up capable of flying now, are there areas you can land that are well hidden? Remember, there's only 5 more Quillies in this entire overworld, and not that many Pagies. So being able to fly, maybe not as useful as it would seem. It does seem like there's a maximum height limit, though, that I'm running into. Where does this go? So what is this, a race? Okay. It's a race with a bunch of electric things. Let's look at the move info for a second. Because I thought we would get something that would make us immune to electricity. And I guess that's not true. We do have some different options, I guess, where we could, as we're waiting for this 10 seconds to count down, we could dash forward, we could spin forward, or we could try to fly forward. And there's no more butterflies. Just standing here doesn't do anything, so you have to hit it. And then, so take this, and then I suppose it's take your pick of where you want to go, and I'm about to die. I don't know if that was because I was specifically about bad at that, or if that this was just a case of okay, left, and then that, and then that. Just trying to get through this as much as possible. There is a slowdown we have here. It does also seem like if you get one hit, you've got some iframes to use. Well, that kind of sucks. Do I want to try this again? Like, really, this is just a life thing. Like, clearly, I'm gonna have to run around the entire map multiple times just to try and get life once I have my life extended. Alright, so what is this? And that's probably the end of that race, I would assume. So the only thing that could be a real problem is if we get in here, which this looks like a weird island type environment with electrified water. Yeah, this? There's some kind of weird glowing mushrooms. I thought I might be able to eat them. I doubt I'll be able to climb on vines. That rock is moving and floating and spinning. So this is like some weird outer space type world, it seems. Alright. So unless we just did not have enough Pagies to open this, we need 12. Which we only have 15. Galleon Galaxy. So kinda there's only one way to play this game. Like they said you could go around and run, but not really. You kinda have to play the first level and do most of the first level in this unexpanded way to have enough Pagies to go to the second level. By the time you're at the 5th world, you in particular would have a struggle if you hadn't played at least as thoroughly as I've played, and I've played relatively thoroughly. But also I obviously am still struggling with not having health expansions, not having energy expansions, and still being a little short on Quillies as far as my hope to unlock more abilities. So this is well, I guess this is one way to die. So you're in water on this spaceship, or on this planet. And then either you jump or you wait. You take your pick there, and then a bunch of spinning platforms, which if you can see it, then it will let you go, basically. Well, this is gonna be weird. So I'm gonna have to run on the edge of this barrel, it seems, and just stay up here until the rock decides to spin around some more, so I can get up to this point. And I'm hoping that's not it. I'm sure hoping I don't end up in a place I shouldn't have been. There we go. Ghost Rider. Explosive thing. Explosive thing opens a new area. But does that help me in any way? Not really. Because unless there's an achievement for running around in a hamster wheel. Let's see. Of course, what does it matter? Now I can just fly. The world is mine, pretty much. As long as I don't do that. Is this the kind of glass you break? Nope. Where's some butterflies when you need them? have 150. That's almost certainly enough. Come on. I'm missing these horribly. That is not the way. Yeah, let's just get down. Yeah. I don't think I'm supposed to just speed boost here. I can get one Quelly. Right. What have you got for me, Trousers? Last ability. Hey, Trousers, how's business? I guess it's Trouser. Stellar Trousers outgrown the planet side market, so it's time to expand my moves and bootleg design short business to time and space. Trousers such a big deal up here, I've already noticed a few moons thinking about orbiting my shop. Alright, Captain Modest, let's talk. More action. Show us the deals. Yes, miss. You won't believe the bargains. So is the bat supposed to be a female? I guess it is. Again, I really wish this was voiced. There's no text in space. Does that mean if I had waited till this point, I would have been able to purchase things cheaper? Probably not. So, Sonar Shield, last ability. This next move, Trouser uses to keep crazy fans from touching in public. Yeah, right. Who'd want to touch your scaly hide? With Sonar Shield, you'll be invincible for all damage for a short time. Simply hold right trigger and press Y to perform. Remember, it only lasts a short time. Alright. Let's see. So, by all accounts, that is all the moves. And probably, if I was to guess, this ability is not as useful as it would seem. So you have to hold the trigger button. Let's see. I'll unlock these fly tubes for you, but if you want to overcome any other forcefulness, you'll want to purchase the Sonar Shield move. So force fields are what the Sonar Shield is for. If you use fly tubes, simply stand in the door and fly. Your momentum will trigger a super suction of the pipes. I wonder where you'll end up. So that was right trigger and A, and it's just a transition there. Yeah, that's not gonna work, clearly. So, if I don't press anything and just stay kind of in line, maybe I can hit some of these. And then get back down here. And then we've just gotta wait. Wait for your energy to refill. And then, again, I'm gonna try not to press too many things. That's one. This again may have been a better move to have that tonic that you could just get it with your tongue. Like, just land here. So if I just come over here and say, give me the tonic where I can get things with the tongue. that's probably where we need to stay now that we're trying to pretty much get everything. Although, in all fairness, the quillies are not hyper necessary other than the fact that we want to get them all. Because it doesn't seem like there's... Right. Doesn't seem like there's really a... Well, it doesn't seem like there's anything else to purchase now, so... Extra life would make sense too. Okay. So by the looks of it, that just is blinking. By the looks of it, we need to roll up this hill, and then I'll do that, but then I let go of the Y button, the right trigger. So I need to hold the right trigger and then use that and just kind of tap the Y when we needed it. So if I can just not die too much, might be alright. Here's a... That's not how you break those, though. We do that to break those. And then I can walk in this area and it will at least have me have a new place. Alright. So we've got some stickiness. He wants to be fed. So I see heavy, I see sticky. This guy wants to be fed, so there, he's fed. Get more health. Here's the electricity. We haven't done this yet. So I don't have a clue what electricity does. I don't think the idea is that you eat electricity and it does something to your attacks. So this really feels like this is just, they've got everything here, and let's see. Okay. So have you learned the lessons of this game up until this point, and do you remember what the lessons of this was? So I need electricity to stand on that platform to activate it. Okay. So we eat that. We eat that. We come over here. We stand on the platform, and then we hit that switch. And that's it. Okay. So next, over this way, I don't know what we would need as a combination here. Let's see. We need the explosive bricks and the glow worms, I think, for that one. So eat this and then come over here and blow that up, and then eat that again and blow that up and blow that up. There's another thing we can blow up if we have any interest. So, almost certainly, the next thing we will need is, yeah, there's nothing here. We will need almost certainly the fire ability to shoot, and the cannon ability to walk. And that should be the combination. Some of these are redundant. Yep. That was a nice thing. I'm free, thanks. It's been a tough bit stuck. So, the thing we don't have is the glowing fire in the water, which I don't know where the glowing warmness in the water would come into play. Yeah, that probably just means those were extras that didn't get used. They could have easily had another switch, though. It wouldn't have been anything. And the stickiness, like, if we eat the stickiness now, and we go through here, I think we probably would lose the stickiness by the time we... No, we still got the stickiness, okay. And here's some explosive things, so we'll have to go back into that area. Is there anything else? Just a lot of guys trying to kill me. Something I think has changed now. It seems like we're taking half damage too. That's weird, if that's the case. Because it seems like we're eating these butterflies and it's giving me half a butterfly when it was giving me a whole butterfly before. Well, that's glitched a little bit, but whatever. Is this a boss fight? Nope. Just a different area. Well, it seems like the lasers kill you. So, let me venture a guess that I'm supposed to do this. Nope. They just straight up kill you. Alright, so... Alright. So how could we work against this? We could fly, certainly. And this might just be the easiest solution. It looks like there's water down there that looks fine. If I fell down the water though, could I get back up? Let's not deal with that yet. Honestly, I think they probably spent too much time programming these eyes. They could possess things. I mean, they're cool characters and all, but I think you probably could have done something better with the time. Maybe a little bit more playtesting. Right. So do I just walk through this? No. So I just glitched to get to those things. Oh, I do have this experimental thing. So I forgot about that. So yeah, I was supposed to just as a ball It seems like you only get energy if you're doing the thing you need to do. Alright, well, let's just stand here. Alright. So since we're down here, let's see if there's something in the water. Alright. Seems like it not. It's not in that section. I really like that you can walk on the bottom of the water, but I'm not sure it gets used well enough in this scenario. I can't jump out of the water and start flying, by the way, just in case somebody was wondering that. I can totally do this. And I can totally jump down here. They're trying to use the lighting to some effects to make sure I know where to go, because it is a little bit darker. Right. And then over here, I'm just kind of looking at the bottom of the water right now. Yeah, so there's no shortcut. No shortcut, no extra collectibles. Nothing. Again, feels a little underused. So, all I have to do is go this way, and then down we go. And if I hit a thing, I'm fine. Then we can just jump through here, and jump through here, and jump through here. And I can get a full energy there. So what we're looking for is something here. So we can rotate. And then yeah. At that point, I guess I have, if I'm gonna get the energy extension, I have to be in ball mode. So come on. Have to remember which button does what. And yeah, this is, you'd think there might be something hidden. But nope, nothing is. Ah, man. The instant kill is a problem. That's too much, frankly. This makes it too difficult for a kid's game. And I've seen kind of a few examples of this happen where it's like, who are you making this for? Some expert Banjo-Kazooie player? I heard, and I don't know anything about this, that I had heard that the people who kickstarted this game were not 100% satisfied with what they got. I could kind of see that. I mean, it's totally believable that if you thought you were getting one thing and then you ended up getting something different with a Kickstarter game in particular, I imagine that is something that happens a lot on Kickstarter. I do not recommend anybody actually support Kickstarter games. Even if it's the one game you think you want, it still tends to never really work. I don't think that there's a good way I'm going to be able to do this. Let's just do this, and get to the next area. Nice. So at the very least, no more death lasers. Hey, you over here. Oh sure, we'll be right over. So it's not gonna give me the Pagie though. Hi Pagie, we completed the challenge. Can you please unlock the KG for us? Sure thing, won't be a moment. This is first time this has happened. If the Pagie is the one that could open the cage at any point, then why do that? I must have cage fright, just can't budge. Well, what are you gonna do about it? We need to collect you. I could try slipping out of these bars. Stand back a second. Ah! How about that? It worked. Are you telling me all you Pages could have fit through the bars this whole time? You have to understand, it's quite comfortable in there. So they address my issue with a joke. Fair enough, if you're gonna make a dumb joke. Fair enough, I suppose. Oh man, boy, is the thing just glitching out. Stand here. Doesn't seem like there's any secret passages or second doorways or anything like that. Come on. Will I make it? Just barely. So the only thing I thought maybe there was a thing we were supposed to shoot on those, but I don't think so. So I think this whole course probably is just centered around that one Pagie. Now, it's a little unfair to play that joke though, because how did I miss that? It must have been hidden in the rock. Because like there's been a time where Yooka-Laylee were right next to bars that were obviously wide enough that you could have walked through them, and Yooka-Laylee didn't walk through them either. Looks like this map might be relatively short and small. I could go get the explosive stuff and blow up a couple of this. I guess these are... I'm not sure if... maybe these are the inept guards. Right, nope, that's not the one I wanted. I guess that's fire we need. Alright, so we can get fire from that. I'm not sure what the other explosive things would be, though. So, like, almost certainly the molecule is in one of these. And that's gonna need an ice pellet. So, got a few things that we can do. But then that's kind of it. I don't know why the casino would be so big and then the next level would be so small. Why not take half the content from the casino and put it in the main in this level? Alright. Alright. This feels like this is probably a section of gameplay where it would work better if I had a tonic that extended my ability. Alright. Yeah, it feels like it would take something like that. Let's just fly over here. Take some damage. So is there even a tonic that works to that extent? Let's see. Live wire, hunter, peekaboo. Loaded, salmon. Yeah, there's not really a tonic that even works to that extent. Right. This is gonna be a hard one to pull off. Because I would have to hit this, roll this way, roll this way, roll through here, and roll this way, Yeah. Just doesn't seem likely to happen. And furthermore, there's no way I'm gonna make it all the way over here and blow something up. Here we've got a character. Let's go talk to this. Yeah, hello, I'm afraid I caught me rather adrift. One minute I'm studying the interstellar marine life, the next I find myself lost at sea. Understandable, I suppose it must be quite tough to see that big pot on your head. Could you be ever so kind and find something back on land to help guide me back? There must be a device to light the way. If you could get me back to land, I can transform you with the magnificent Dian Ray. No, I don't want to talk to you again. I want to fly. Did I miss one? There's several more Quillies over this direction, and then this central area. And that needs a spring bounce to get up there. It's a little weird that some parts of this have kind of nothing, and maybe that's because we're gonna expand the world, and when we expand the world, that will no longer be the case. I guess it'll just fly. That also works. It sorta works. Okay. And we'll just work our way down this ledge. Didn't really mean to fly up there, but we'll see if we can actually land and not kill ourselves. And this is really awkward. If you probably can figure that out, though. Like you probably feel that the controls here are kind of wonky in the way that that I'm constantly having to move the camera and wiggle the control stick. Yeah. Nothing seems capable of destroying things. So we're gonna need a fire ability, and we're gonna need the explosive ability, and I cannot figure how I would have either one of those abilities all the way out here. Unless there's some trick to this. Which, yeah, there could definitely be a trick to it. It might be that if you get the sticky ability, then... Oh, come on. Yeah, it might be if you get the sticky ability, then your other abilities. Here, we'll just cheat this all the way over here and just eat it through the glass. All right. Forgot about the explosive backlash you get when you hit those. Yeah, but I'm flying and I can't eat. You have to kind of be looking in the general direction, and the B button really doesn't work. Did I get everything? I think I did. So now we just have to kind of wait until the energy refills. So then we can fill up here. Yeah, you can just fly up here. Maybe this will turn off the lasers. Well, it doesn't turn off the lasers, but it does show me where the molecule is. I can get that pretty easily. Thanks for bringing me back to the port. Come and visit me to activate the DN ray. Alright. I'm gonna roll this, and that didn't do anything. So what we have to do is just kind of wait, and then get those three that way. That works just as well. Just wait for it to shut off, and then jump down, and then wait for this to shut it off. Kind of dangerously close to it. There you go. And then, because we have the flying ability, it's pretty simple. We just gotta fly a little bit away from there to get up to here. Come on. Let's not fall to our death if we can avoid that, game. So, trying to get down as fast as possible. But even when you're falling, you can recover from that. Alright, so there's got to be something that this DNA transfer does for you, but otherwise we've kind of done everything here. There's nothing to do. We really did it all, unless there's a ton of underwater things and it's just really deep underwater and you can't even see it, which maybe that's what that one shining light in the water is a Pagie. And maybe that one shining light is a Pagie too, or maybe the water is really just, it's like a water planet. Which in sci-fi, like, the idea of a completely water body, astrological body, is fascinating, but almost certainly impossible. And then maybe there's a way that you're supposed to shoot these balls, and that opens something new. So yeah, next recording we'll transform and we'll see what that does, but more than likely we're going back to the first area and it's time to start trying to 100% everything. And I guess if it got really frustrating, we might jump around a little bit, but I kind of doubt it. I doubt that's going to happen too much. In total, we still have 100 Pagies to collect, which means something's going to have to give pretty quickly. I guess the expanded worlds will just have a lot more. We have half of our energy extended, that's helpful. We have still no life extension. We have half of the quillies, which, or, well, almost 600 of 1,000. So that's something different. And Ivory Towers, I guess, would be the one place where we might want to run around and see if we can get a full health extension. I guess the full health extension has to be hidden somewhere, otherwise, and not have anything to do with the Ghost Riders, because there are no Ghost Riders in Ivory Towers. But yeah, next time we're going back to Tribal Stack Tropics, and we're going to just try to get every single thing there, and then we'll just work through all the levels a second time. I'm still not sure what is required to beat the final, to even get to the final boss area, because it's not really like we have a new ability. Not really. I mean, invincibility ball aside, yeah, Gallon Galaxy, it's very surprising. We only got 3 Pagies and 59 of the quillies, so most of this must be in the rest of the game, unless it's like way in space, but even that wouldn't make any sense. Anyways, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below in the description box. And if you want to support me even further, there's a link to Patreon, or you can friend me on Steam and gift me a game off my wishlist. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.